Good morning, students. Today I will take water as unusual liquid. I will explain you why water is a unusual liquid. First point is that this water is a universal solvent. It can dissolve so many ionic compounds and the polar organic compounds, and it has a variation of the properties. It has high heat of vaporization, high heat of fusion, high specific heat, and the most important is the variation in the density. You know, ice, that is solid state of the water, and it floats on the water. So what is that? Most important variety is density, that is ice floats on the water, and at 4 degrees centigrade its density is maximum, that is 1. Now how we can explain ice floats on the water? See, if ice floats on the water, it means density of the ice will be less than the water. So at 0 degrees centigrade, it becomes solid crystal-like structure. Now the most important property in the case of the ice is the hydrogen bond. See, oxygen has 2 covalent bonds with the hydrogen, and the 2 hydrogen bonds with the hydrogen. So it's formed a tetrahedral structure, and this oxygen atom is located at the corners of the tetrahedron. The bond length of the covalent bond is 1.0 Armstrong, while the bond length of the hydrogen bond is 1.76 Armstrong. So we say that it forms a cage-like structure, and there is a space in the cage, that is 4 oxygen atoms. They form a 3D structure. As it forms a 3D structure and the 4 oxygen atoms, they are lying at the 4 corners of the bond. So this cage, like having a vacant space in the cage and the crystal structure, so volume increases and the density increases. Again listen, 2 hydrogen atoms, they are the covalent bond, and the 2 hydrogen atoms, they are having the hydrogen bond in between the 2 oxygen atoms. Hydrogen atom which are having the hydrogen bond, they are having 1.76 Armstrong bond length, while the covalent bond, they have a 1.0 Armstrong bond length. So it forms a cage-like structure, and there is a vacant space inside the cage. Due to the vacant space, volume increases and the density increases at 0 degrees centigrade. So this forms a cage-like having vacant space in the crystal structure, so volume increases and the density decreases as ice floats on the water. Now the next step is that when temperature is increased from 0 degree to 4 degrees centigrade, what happens? So we say maximum density at 4 degrees centigrade. So when it is heated up to 4 degrees centigrade, hydrogen bond first collapse and the volume decreases. First, hydrogen bond collapse and the volume decreases, and the molecules, they come closer to each other and fill the vacant space. So volume decreases and the density increases when heated up to 4 degrees centigrade. So we say at 4 degrees centigrade, density of the water is maximum. Now again, it's very important what happens when it is heated more than 4 degrees centigrade. You see, when again temperature is increased, their kinetic energy increases. Listen, when again temperature is increased more than the 4 degrees centigrade, their kinetic energy increases and molecules starts moving away from each other. As kinetic energy increases, so molecules starts moving away from each other and causes expansion and the volume increases. When kinetic energy increases, they will expand, they will go away from each other. So we will say that the volume increases and then again density decreases above 4 degrees centigrade. This is how we say that the water is unusual liquids having a different range of the properties, and the most important property is that of the density. As in solid state, it is a crystal form in the form of the ice which floats on the water, and hydrogen bond plays a very important role in decreasing the density and then increasing the density. Okay, so this is all about the unusual property of the liquid water. I think it is clear to you. If you like my videos, please share and subscribe. Thanks very much.